Hey everyone, it's Nick Geo. I thought I'd try something a little bit different. This is obviously the basement. We got the ping pong table here for scum style. So during this video, I'm just going to be hitting off the wall and just at the same time trying to talk about uh, what I've done with ping pong during my life. And this is a little off the script. I don't have any outline for this. So we're just going to go from there. So I'm just going to start hitting. Um, so we got this ping pong table probably when I was 7 or 8 years old, so probably almost 20 years ago. It was something that I had asked for, and I think Santa gave it to us. And I think overall, over time, my dad would make some comments about how he wished we had a pool table instead of a ping pong table. And I'm pretty sure he still has some of his old childhood pool sticks in the garage. Although we got rid of a bunch of stuff in the garage, so I'm not sure. Oops. I got another ball. Wasn't really looking. Ping pong, I realized today is one of the activities that I've been doing for the longest. Because you think about TV shows, they don't last almost 20 years. For me, video games have sort of lasted 20 years because I got a Game Boy Color in 1999, and during the 90s also I was doing kind of educational games on the computer. The problem with video games is that it's been a little on and off, where for 2 or 3 years in college I wasn't playing video games at all, and then now I'm not playing video games. Hopefully this is not too loud. But with ping pong, it's been something where even when I was at college the 4 years away from home, there were still ping pong tables there that I could play with a couple of my friends. So it's really been, and it's been here longer than when I started playing tennis, which was 15 years ago, and it's definitely longer than when I've been playing chess, which chess probably started like middle school for me. Whoops. I knew like the basics before, but middle school is when I started to really. There's a middle school chess club there that was run by one of the 6th grade teachers that I had. I've learned sometimes just regular forehands and backhands get a little boring, so I'll just go 2 hands on both sides. So this is pretty fun, and you can hit it pretty hard this way, but it still stays in. The problem with the wall is that good shots sometimes go too far because you're hitting them with topspin. When it hits the wall with topspin, it makes it pop up and it goes past this. So I guess it kind of teaches you to try to keep the ball low. Another thing I do, which I don't practice as much because it takes a while, like maybe like 30 minutes to get used to it, but I'll just go lefty. And I mean, over the years, it's just been something there it's been something that's been part competitive, but mostly relaxing. This ping pong off the wall, it's relaxing to me. I usually do it when I was visiting here every Sunday. I would do it here, and now I will play some ping pong. Like if I want to listen to some new music, see if I want to download that music onto my phone. If I just have any free time, like I feel like this week I'll have a little bit more free time because I don't start my fall class until next Tuesday, so 8 days from now. So I'll still be studying like 2 or 3 hours after work. I didn't have work today because there was just no availability. But I also use this wall when I want to get a little bit warmed up for playing tennis with someone. And yeah. And it's nice to play with my friends. In high school, we played when we had tennis team dinners at people's houses, and we'd have like little competitions for that. And then something I did with my regular high school group, we play this game called Around the World, where there'd be one person there, one at the other side, one person on this side, and one person here. And you would run around. So I would hit. It's called Around the World. I would hit just on the other side. I would start to run here. Next person, the person on the other side has to hit it, and then everyone goes counterclockwise. And you just have to keep going, and if you mess up, then that's 1 strike. 3 strikes, the first person to get 3 strikes, what happens is they stand on the other side of the table, and then the other 3 people will get a chance to, so the person on the other side, they stand kind of like this, with their back exposed to the ping pong table, and then the other people get a chance to just drop the ball and just hit it as hard as they can at the person's back. So it's kind of just a little punishment. So it gets pretty exciting. And there's a similar game in tennis when we did high school tennis, but that'd be like with like 15 or 20 people. And that'd be something where you would just have 1 life. And then when it came down to 2 people, they would just have like a rally just to see who would win that point. And then, college, the freshman and sophomore dorms had ping pong tables. So me and my closest friend from college, who was my sophomore year roommate, we would play. And the sophomore year one was really nice because there was a lot of open space in that little hangout spot on the first floor. Plus the balls, they were kind of like a soft plastic. Like these are all hard plastic because you can't really bend into them, but they were soft plastic and they were a little bit smaller, and we were able to get like crazy spin on the balls. It was really fun, and we would have some intense matches. That was college, and then after college, it's been harder to play with people just because I've been living at the condo, and I just haven't had as many friends my age around, but I was a little bit inspired to do this video also because I visited Mark on Saturday, and at his Chicago apartment, he has a really nice Chicago apartment, but on the first floor, kind of near the main lobby, he has like 4 ping pong tables, so we were playing some of that. He usually has a better forehand than me, but I have a better backhand. And we played some tennis, so we kind of warmed up with ping pong, and then we played some tennis. So that was good, and for me, it's a little weird, like, my backhand in ping pong is better than my forehand, but then my forehand in tennis is better than my backhand, so I don't know really how that happens. I think my backhand on the ping pong, I'm able to just, like, flick it more, so I just get more topspin on it, so I can hit it really hard. And then somehow, with forehand, it's just harder to control for me. See, if I do a lot of, see that? Hold on. You can see, like, if I do a lot of topspin like that, alright, that went in. I'll just do it again. Messing up. So I'll just show the topspin. So if it's like that, so that it just goes straight up. So the other thing is that let me get this ball. Ooh. The other thing is that this is a soft paddle. For the longest time, just this ping pong table came with a couple hard paddles, so there's a difference there. Soft, you don't get as much power, but you get more control. So I made the switch a couple years ago, maybe 1 or 2 years ago to this, and what's really helped with this is that since I'm not clobbering the ball as hard, what happened in the past when I would play here during college breaks or during just after college, like Sunday night dinners, I'd play with the hard paddle a lot, and a lot of balls would just get cracks in them, and I'd keep having to go to Walmart to get like a box of 6 balls or like 10 balls or something. So, but with this soft paddle, I've been able to keep the same 3 ping pong balls for like a long time now, which is nice. I don't have to pay like the $2 for 6 balls type thing. So yeah, that's ping pong for me. It's I think it started out first half maybe was a little bit more competitive, but still fun, and now just hitting off the wall. It's just pretty relaxing. like I said before, I'm just trying to find some relaxing hobbies, and this is one of them. And it's similar to hitting off the brick wall with the tennis balls, but what I'm realizing with the hitting off that middle school wall at the basketball courts is that, I don't know, I think just a lot of repetition with the strings I have with the tennis racket is causing a lot of my tennis strings to break. Usually on the sides, like if I have a miss hit, I think the sides of strings on tennis rackets are weaker, so each time I break a string, that's like $15. So I'm kind of shutting down doing tennis balls off of that wall, just having rallies there. So this is definitely going to be like what I replace that with a little bit. Plus, just hitting tennis serves like at a local park or some tennis courts. Whoops. Yeah, if it goes too low, then it might be hard to see, but it goes under. But sometimes it'll come this way. But yeah, so we're at the 11-minute mark. This is probably going to be a big file because it's a lot of movement. But yeah, that's ping pong. It's probably the thing that's been the most number of years consecutively as an activity, and it's pretty relaxing, and it's something where I hope I live somewhere once I move out of here that has ping pong, like a table, but I'm not sure in terms of, I feel like that's more of a Chicago apartment thing and not like a suburb thing, so we'll see. So that was it. It's about 5:08 p.m. right now, so I am going to sign off. All right, bye.